All right, so next on the list, we have canned responses. And canned responses are used for regularly sent messages that you don't have to type manually every time. These are things that you'll probably use on a regular basis. So the first thing you'll probably do when you come here, first of all, this will be empty and you'll add a new response. But I want you to take note of we have the opt-in message, the help message, and the opt-out message. These are all things that you create when you register your brand and campaign for texting. And if you're not sure what these are, feel free to contact us so we can help you set these up. Or these are very important for making sure that the integrity of your campaign continues to be well set with the carriers that may vet and audit this should anybody decide to report your campaign for any reason. So if you notice, the ones with the keywords have barcodes next to them, QR codes next to them. And so you can use that for advertising should you wish to do so. Now, adding a new response is fairly easy. You go ahead and click this in the upper right. You can name it whatever you'd like. It's going to be internal to you and the customer will not see it. So feel free to name it as it makes sense. The next thing that you can do is if you want it to be an auto response to a keyword is you would type that keyword here. Maybe they would send you example. And then we would say, this is an example message. Thanks. So if somebody were to text you the word example, this is what it would send them back. So again, you're crafting the message and the message body here. One cool thing that you can do with what they call merge fields is you can add little snippets of information that will be based off of their contact information that you have saved over here in contacts. So I might say, hi, first. This is an example message. And if Kai, an example contact that we had earlier, message would say, hi, Kai, this is an example message. Thanks. Now, keep in mind when you create this kind of situation that if you expect to be contacted by people who are not existing contacts already, you might consider avoiding some merge fields simply because these will show up as blank spaces if they are not a contact in your list of contacts already. So keep that in mind when you're crafting this and what your use case might be. You can upload an attachment to it. Keep in mind again that uploading a media file of any kind will change it from an SMS to an MMS message and may be charged or looked at differently based on your plan. If you have any questions, please let us know. We can cover that for you. And finally, before you would add it, you can consider if it's going to be an away message. So let's cover what that's going to be. An away message is if you were logged in, you can set yourself to away. And what that does is when anybody texts you, then it will auto respond with your away message. By default, it responds to them the first time that they message you. And if they continue to message you, they don't get anything until another 24-hour period has passed. And then if they were to message you after that 24-hour period, it would repeat your away message. That's something to keep in mind as far as canned responses go. And finally, again, once you have your canned responses set, you can send them to individual customers by going to the conversation itself, clicking the insert canned response, and you can go ahead and insert something. If I wanted to send Kai something like this, I would just select that and I would send it to him.